Hi, I'm Tiffany Carter, and I'm here with Tim Wild Thing Leopard of the Team Ghost Rider Show, performing daily here in the Wild West 10 at Rodeo Austin 2016. Tim, thanks for joining us, and why don't you introduce the members of your two teams that you have here?
Well, this is two of the four that we have. This is Sam. He's a 20-year-old white-throated capuchin monkey.
Yeah.
The dog's name is Tex. He's a 4-year-old border collie. And the one I'm holding in my hand is the female. She actually has two babies. And we have a little E and a Bubba in the trailer, and her name is Meglin. She's an 8-year-old.
So, where did you get your stage name of Wild Thing?
Wild Thing. Well, right now I'm a tame thing because this is 39 years later. I used to be a bullfighter, and I had no fear. I would run and jump on the bulls' heads and let them hook me and throw me over. And a guy introduced me in the arena one night, and I said, look, don't do that again. My mom, she ain't going to like this Wild Thing name. But 39 years later, it's my actual credit card says Wild Thing now. So we carry Wild Thing. And it's a Southern thing, too.
So, tell us how you transitioned from being a rodeo contestant as a bull rider, going to a bullfighter, and how'd you transition into a specialty act with dogs and monkeys?
Well, the bull riding for 5 years, I rode bulls. And I won $96, and I was in the hospital several times. So I said there had to be something else. And then I got into the rodeo clown and bullfighter, and I started fighting bulls because I still wasn't afraid of them. And they told me if I got an act, I could go further. And I fought bulls with the world champion here in Dublin, Texas, Jimmy Anderson. And he's the one that, he kind of like, you get you an act. And the monkeys have always been my life. You know, I've always wanted a monkey, and I said, I'm gonna get a monkey. And I tried to train it to ride a Shetland pony, but he kept crawling up between the horse's ears, and the horse would shake his head. So we ended up with the border collies, and for 39 years, we're still on the road.
How did you go about learning how to train the dogs to be saddled with monkeys and get the teams to work together?
I went to Scotland. These dogs originate over on the border of England and Scotland, and I knew that, and I wanted to learn everything to know about a border collie, where they come from. So I went over there, and those guys helped me more than anybody.
I can tell you have quite the relationship with both the dogs and the monkeys. Tell us how, back at home, how do the monkeys live? How do you house monkeys?
I put myself in their position. It's no different from anything in my trailer where we're traveling down the road. If they've got an air conditioner or a heater or whatever they have, or whatever I have, I make sure that they have. We give them the same luxuries of traveling down the road. Now at home, sometimes I say the monkey house is better than my house because they've got a swimming pool. We don't have a swimming pool. They've got a swimming pool, ladder swing, 9-foot tall outside enclosure. They can go outside and play, and then they'll also come inside and play. Check it out. Tell her hello.
I think he's ready to go on your media tour.
She's a rock star. All of my monkeys are. It's just, I've always been a firm believer. What you put into them is what's going to come out of them.
Well, we just watched the show out here. It was a packed house and very entertaining. The monkeys and the dogs are just great personalities. We love watching the show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim and Team Ghost Riders performing 3 times a day out here at the Wild West tent, Rodeo Austin 2016.